everyone. This is me recording a bit more of me playing through Spire, continuing on from where we were last time at the start of Act 2. A thing I should have said last time, by the way, is that there's going to be a lot of background noise, like the planes flying overhead. I think when I was playing it back, there was a small child next door who you can sometimes hear. Sorry about that. I don't have particularly good recording setup. So what route to do? Our deck is quite strong, so I say our. I'm using the plural because I've been watching far too much streamer content on YouTube, mostly Jorbs, and so he's always talking about us. My deck is quite strong, and so really I would like to get the Burning Elite if I can, and this looks like a pretty reasonable path. Its events are quite good in Act 2, I think. And gets us to go through the store. I mean, everything we do to go to the Burning Elite gets to the store. So yeah, let's give this a go. I think some consideration that the left-hand path might be very good, actually. Let's count elites before we make a decision. So there's the two elites there, which is then Elite Fire Elite, which is quite nice. This way is also two elites, potentially, although this path up here is the way we would get the second elite, and it depends on how strong we are at that point. We are healing, I think we've got 3 powers. I may just give in and say we. So powers are 1, 2, 3, 4. So currently 4 powers. That's 8 hit points from Birdfist earned, so that's 14 each. So I think this route we can probably go for the 2 elites. So I think let's stick with the initial plan. Okay, we want this evolve in play because he's going to smack us with daze every time we play a non-attack card. I don't really want to take all of this damage, so I think I'm going to apply weak instead of vulnerable. Possibly what I should have done there, I forgot I had 4 energy, is to bash and then clothesline and not play the evolve, but I think we're going to want the evolve. Oh, I once again forgot I had Orichalcum. Yes, of course, this is going to be a really easy fight. This fight is one of those ones where, like, if you've got status stuff in your deck, it's just no problem at all. Because what's going to happen is he is going to fill my deck with dazes. I'm going to draw 1 million of them, and they're all going to burn him. Question of whether to apply the hemokinesis. It will cost us 2. We don't currently have Rupture in play, so it doesn't gain us strength. And we're sort of assuming he's just going to spontaneously catch fire once we start playing cards. So I think I'm not going to do it. I'm not sure if that's the correct move, but now those are creating dazes, but we kind of want to create those dazes. Let's headbutt. Yeah, let's headbutt Flame Barrier, because we're killing him with dazes and fire breathing. We're all killing him with damage. So play this Rupture more for the healing than anything else. Play this Flame Barrier, and then play this Defend. Just kill him. Do we want any of these? I think we're not blocking quite enough, and we have a barricade, so I think the true route is good. Smoke bomb. Deck is quite strong. Probably not going to want to use it. There's probably not any point in playing this barricade. These things are going to do slightly too much damage for it to be worth it. Evolve may or may not have been worth playing. I do want to kill these if at all possible, because, well, partly because I just hate them personally, I want them to suffer, but also I like my gold. Okay, so we're going to draw a daze at some point. We're just going to kill this front one. I was forgetting we didn't have fire breathing in play yet. Strike kills the front one. Yeah, I think we just block this. Oh fuck, I forgot about Joker. I still think taking Joker was the correct call, but it isn't my favorite boss relic, precisely for that reason. I don't always pay quite enough attention to what's going on. I think Combust is pretty solid here, because we've got the Rupture, we've got the healing to compensate for it damage. Like, effectively 2 turns of this are free because of bird phase turn, right? So yeah, I think that's obviously a good take. Necronomicon would be nice. Would it? No, so Necronomicon only fires for these two. The Enchiridion, I want to say, free power, like each combat, like that's fine. Nilraze is usually pretty nice, I think. And I can't remember how much damage this is total. It's like 20 damage. Yeah, let's go. Let's take it. Okay. It's at present probably the worst of the options we could have got, but no, I don't think I'll be taking apparitions. Received wisdom from Jorbs says that apparitions are not that useful for Ironclad, and that broadly tracks. I think I would take apparitions if I had a feed, so I could raise my max HP, but I think currently we're just doing a bit too much blocking with max HP. On the subject of raising max HP, I think what we have to do is take the curse and remove it as the shot we're about to take, because I think, oh, that is not what I meant to click, damn it. I will often save scum when I do something like that, but I think I'm not going to do that. Damn, that's probably me losing the run though. No healing here. Ooh, I will take the bandage up. That might rescue me. Magnetism is one of those cards where I'm probably fonder of it than is strictly warranted. Kind of tempted to mirror the what's his face? Reckless Charge for the days, but that's probably a waste of time. Mirroring the Hemokinesis isn't a bad choice, but we're currently too low. Armaments could be quite useful. We don't have a lot of upgraded stuff right now. Oh yes, I had the curse I needed to remove. No, I don't have the curse I need to remove because I clicked the wrong thing, but I'm going to remove a strike. Akabeko has some synergy with the Necronomicon. If I play a 2-cost attack first, that will potentially do quite well. I think I will take the armaments and save the rest of my money then. This is one of those ones where I'm never sure what the correct thing to do is, so I tend to just take a good face trade. There's like the good options are face the cleric, which will give me max HP, or not a lot of max HP, but like some. There's the face the serpent, which will give me gold. There's the face that will cost me one relic, and there's the face that I start weak each time, and there's the one that doesn't do anything, the cultist face. I'm gonna do it. Serpent, hooray, gold. And now I'm just gonna walk into this fight and die because I don't have enough HP. Oof. It's actually tempting to bash and let Orichalcum take this. I think that's probably the correct call, because if I don't bash, I don't get to kill it. And the only other option has True Grit, exhausting bash, which I really don't want to do. I had forgotten that I was going to get Necronomicon to that there, which I think reinforces that was the correct thing to do. Offering here clearly gives me strength. There's no point in barricading because it will eat through everything, all of my ability to block anyway. Possibly a good idea to headbutt bash. No, bash doesn't do that much damage. Possibly a good idea to headbutt True Grit. We're going to play all these defense. This is clearly the correct thing to do. And I forgot about Choker again. Okay. One thing I forgot when picking up the Necronomicon is that it has bad interaction with Choker. I think I die this turn under most reasonable things I can do. The bandage up and flame barrier would help a lot, so I think swift potion to start with. So if I clothesline it, it'll be weak, which means it'll do 25% less damage. So that'll be 18. It is not quite enough. So now I survive this turn. Some consideration to pulling in Defend Plus to survive this turn a bit more, but I think that just causes me to do. Well, I've got Flame Barrier and Armaments next turn for sure, so I think that's the correct thing to do. I think I will do. Wait, no, Orichalcum again. I'm apparently just like constitutionally unable to remember Orichalcum exists. Which actually is interesting. It opens up an option of using Hemokinesis because I've got 19 plus 6, so 25. So Hemokinesis won't kill me and will give me 2 strength, which might let me kill it 1 turn sooner, which might mean I survive. So I'm going to do that. I was closer than I thought because I forgot about Combust, which also puts me on a timeline. But I can kill it this turn with the doubled clothesline, so I'm okay. God, that was close. Hello, yes, I will take the Card Creeper. Pantograph will help. Okay, now I'm again probably going to die this fight. In this fight, I'm never sure whether it is a good thing to do to kill the fungus first, because it's easier to kill by far, but it will make me vulnerable, which isn't ideal. I think the thing to do here is going to be... I was going to say Bandage Up, but actually Rupture is better than Bandage Up. Because it gives me Rupture effect, basically. Although, like, what I want to do is probably defend. Orichalcum will give me 6. Defend will give me 10. And then I probably want to Reaper, which will not give me a huge amount, it'll only give me 4, but I think now is better than later. So I think I don't know, I was thinking I couldn't play Bandage Up and Rupture. I think Bandage Up, Rupture, Reaper. Ooh, I forgot Reaper doubled. Oh, that's nice. And now it's not, I don't play the Defend because Orichalcum does more. Now I think what I want to do is that, and then that. Armament's slightly self-defeating because of it's worse than Orichalcum for Defend, but I think the extra week is good. Although I forgot that it was going to be doubled, so I don't really need that extra week. Ouch, here I die. Oh, possibly I can get out of that with a potion, because I've got a Flame Barrier, right? Yeah. So I think if I Flame Barrier, I now survive. Tempting to barricade for the HP, but it's not the correct call, I think. I can full block, despite the frail. Do I mean frail? Yes, I mean frail. I think full block and headbutt a flame barrier. Tempting to use the hemokinesis, but I think it's pushing it slightly. I do have a fireplace next. I would have ideally gone for that elite as discussed earlier, but it's just not possible. I will die. I don't think I need to hemokinesis. I think the health is more important. Because now I can just kill. I don't think any of these add to the deck. I think that Clothesline is good at applying weak. The fact that it applies weak to everyone, sort of useful, but it's good for stripping artifact charges against the automaton, actually, and for like making the bids less do less damage. I will take the Intimidate. And now I'll rest. And Regal Pillow does a lot of value there. This is just the turn in which I play all of the affordable powers. Barricade is really not providing a lot of value. I probably should have known that that would be the case. I mean, I did know that that was going to be the case. But I was sort of hoping that it would redeem itself later, and so far that hasn't happened. I just don't quite block enough. I think if I were to I'm loving that interaction between Necronomicon and Reaper. I genuinely hadn't thought about it before. I mean, I'm sure I've thought about it at some point before, but no, I don't need to do that, do I? Not sure what I want. Let's go with Bash, so that I can weaken it. I'll weaken it, make it vulnerable. Wasn't necessary, was it? Because I've got the strength to just kill it outright. Do I want a second evolve? Like, evolves are not that good, but on the other hand, it is a healing card. But on the other hand, it's not a very good healing card. And I have Reaper, so I think no, I don't want the evolve. Quick consideration. Warcry, no. Flex, no. Strip artifact charges. I will want to defend next turn, so I'll put that on the thing. Doesn't get me strength right now, but I will heal to full in the course of this battle, so. I should maybe, so I'm playing the fire breathing, obviously. I should maybe actually focus on the tennis ball, Spheric Guardian, because this will put dazes in my hand, and that's good. Not my hand, my deck. And also, like, it's just the more threatening of the two. Ideally, what I do here is strip it of all its defenses and then double Reaper. Good. Here we have Rupture. Let us play this completely useless barricade. It'd be really nice to have a Feel No Pain or something. I did not get to heal as much as I wanted. So do I want this Entrench? Like, if I'm going to make Barricade Nonsense work, I definitely want this Entrench. But so far, there's not much sign of making Barricade Nonsense work. Let's give it a go. This is very optimistic of me. Okay, Rupture. I don't want to put a strike on top, so Headbutt first. We're probably not aiming for... Like, we want to finish this off as quickly as possible, right? So I think getting the Reaper out now, even though our strength isn't great, is probably the right thing to do. And I mean, actually, our strength doesn't need to be great. This will full heal us. Apparently I can't do maths, but close enough. Oh yes, blocking. I was supposed to block. I am very clever. So what we want to do is put the days down first in case we draw it. We don't need to attack the first one of the days because the Pommel Strike will do it. We didn't want to defend because we had Orichalcum. As previously mentioned, I'm just apparently completely incapable of remembering that Orichalcum exists. Here we do want to play both because Velvet Choker will let us, and that will give us more block than Orichalcum will. We play Combust to get the health. We murder this, and then we murder this. We don't really need the energy from Bloodblowing Pus, and it's just not a very good card. Even with the Rupture interaction, it just does slightly too much damage. Rage is quite good, and if we've got a barricade up, I will take Rage. I think let's upgrade this. Like, I'm always tempted to upgrade armaments. I'm aware of all of the arguments as to why upgrading armaments is not the right thing to do, but I still am always tempted to upgrade armaments. Probably a better thing to do here would be to upgrade Barricade so that it's actually playable. But I'm going to go with my incorrect instincts and upgrade armaments. We didn't need to rest, obviously, because Pantographa, because we're doing quite well. Fire breathing. One of these things is going to steal my offering, and one's going to steal my barricade, and they don't approve. What do I want to headbutt? Let's headbutt that armaments, because it would be nice to get more of our deck upgraded. So this one has Reaper, and this one has Barricade. Kind of want Barricade back more than I want Reaper back, because right now I'm doing very well on health. So I think might as well bandage up. No reason not to. Okay, so we kill this thing. Play Barricade. Not strictly speaking useful. And play Flame Barrier. And take a ton of damage. I'm not sure if that was the right call, but now we're going to get hyper beamed next turn, right? Anyway, we end turn, take the 6-block from Orichalcum. Yep, here comes that hyper beam. So we survive this whatever we do. Let's combust. We survive it slightly more if we kill that, which we can easily do. The Reaper's not useful to us now. In fact, it's really annoying that we drew that Reaper, because we will entrench, but we can't now. We play the True Grit because it would nuke our Reaper. I think we just take the damage. Now this significantly limits how fast we have to do the rest. Power will heal us a bit, which is nice. Got Barricade, so we do want to get the block. And now we bash. Christ. Okay, well, if we weaken and Flame Barrier, we are okay. Upgrade everything. Chemo for the strength. Okay, and we will presumably kill next turn. Okay, and that's us having made it through Act 2. We will take feed, obviously, because it's feed. Coffee Dripper is quite a solid take here because we just have ridiculous amounts of sustain, the ability to regenerate HP for every combat. So I think, yeah, obviously Coffee Dripper. The Cursed Key wouldn't have been a terrible pick. I don't even remember what the other one was, so I just so obviously wanted the 5th energy. Store would be nice. Elite. Possibility of a 3 elite kill there. That looks pretty good. But I think I will, for now, stop here and resume another time. Hope this was interesting to watch. I certainly am enjoying recording them.